Hello, everyone. And so, anyway, Shadow's here. Yay! I hate it here. Before we start, I want to show you guys something. So, it's been a bit since the last Speed. Anyway, so the last video I made on this game was like a couple weeks ago, and we're not getting out of here. Okay, but in all seriousness, the Shadow update came out, and I wanted to do a part 2 of this video, and I want to talk about some of the things that have actually improved in this game. Because a lot of issues that have been had, well, they've been kind of getting fixed. But let's also see if this has been fixed. No, this is still bullshit. This is still fucking bullshit. Good luck leveling up. Oh, wait, how much does it cost to, do your shit? Of course it's not fixed. Of course. Man, and I thought Bungie hated fun. But that's besides the point. Today, I want to talk about a few things that got added and talk about the Shadow event and whatnot. So, why don't we go ahead and start off with the most obvious change being the HUD. Yeah, the HUD is different. The ring count and red ring count and the boost gauge and all that, they're up here now, which is super weird. I think it's a lot better if it's down there. I don't know what the directive decision was. I mean, the design itself is cool. I like that. I don't have a problem with that. The icons down here have changed a lot, so that's also very nice. It looks a lot more bold and nice. And the event stuff and shop is over here and whatnot. Honestly, this is good. I like it a lot more. So I want to talk about something in terms of the quest. Now, this is actually the second time I'm recording this video, because originally I recorded in the test server for Speed Simulator, and for those who do not know, in the test server, your progress from the main server does not carry over, except for your purchases, which is really weird. I don't know why that, of all things, carries over, but not like your chow and your levels and shit, but whatever. Anyways, I was doing some of Sonic's quests to get ready for making the video, and well, if you guys remember from the first video, I made a complaint saying how it was kind of weird, like trying to claim your shit because it didn't make sense how it worked. Well, they made it to where whenever you accept a quest, like let's say you're a new player, you started off the game and you went to talk to Sonic for your first quest, right? So you talk to Sonic and you do your first quest, and once you complete it, you actually open up the quest, right? And let's just say hypothetically you did this one, right? So when you bring up the quest thing, it'll automatically bring you to this. So don't worry about getting lost on anything. But not only that, once you hit claim, to claim your rewards and stuff, you will automatically get the next quest, and so on and so forth. Same goes with Jet's quest. And that's wonderful, honestly. It's not only more convenient now, because the next quest activates as soon as you complete the first one. It wasn't really something I thought was a big deal, but hey, I'll accept the convenience. It's not bad at all. But they also made it to where claiming your rewards is a lot easier now and a little less confusing. And also as a bonus, you could hide all the quests that you've already completed, so you won't have like a huge list of shit just in your face and whatever. So that's awesome. That's actually really, really freaking good. I didn't think we needed anything like that, but hey, I'm willing to accept it. That's cool. That's cool. And as you can see right here, Lost Valley has its own giant gate thing with the keys. It looks pretty cool, right? The only thing I can really complain about is this ugly ass motherfucker that looked like he came out of the 3DS version of Sonic Generations. Look at his blocky, terrible looking fucking ass. No one fucking likes you, you fucking disgusting little bitch. Sorry, I just had to let that out. Okay, so another feature that got added while actually a little after I uploaded the last video, it's auto run, and it's kind of fucking stupid to say the least. So first of all, how this works, first, as you can see from the sign, you need to be at least level 50 in order to activate it. So then you step on the pedestal, it'll ask if you want to do it, so you hit yes, and then it'll automatically put you on an on-rail section here, and you'll constantly be collecting rings and the chaos orbs and whatnot. And basically, long story short, this is how you will be able to claim your shit and whatnot. I think that's saved over some of my other shit, but it did not save my red rings. It only saved my rings and XP and shit. But anyways, this is basically to let you like AFK farm. It's obviously not the best way to get XP or rings, but it's a thing you could do while you AFK. The problem with this, though, as you can see, there's a little timer. Roblox has a thing where if you're AFK for a certain amount of time, you'll automatically be booted. So there's no like system to like kind of get around that. And I'm assuming with the red rings, because you get like 1 red ring for every 5 minutes, I don't think... Let me test something. I'm just seeing... Oh, okay, never mind. So you can still get your red rings. I think it'll just automatically be deposited when you claim it. But that's its own thing. I'll get to more on that in a sec. But yeah, you're just on rails. It's Sonic Forces. There's nothing really else to say about it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about 2 Sonic skins that came out during shit going on. First, we have, they just decided to have a shit name for it. This is Soap Shoes Sonic, or Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic, as most will. No, we're not calling this Grind Shoe Sonic. Are you fucking stupid? But anyways, how do you unlock Grind Shoe Sonic? Well, it's actually with another new thing that was introduced, called Adventures. Allow me to explain. So, once you have completed all the quests, let's say you complete all the quests for Sonic, you could talk to him and get some adventures. Adventures are essentially kind of like daily quests, if you will. You can essentially get a bunch of stuff done to get some rewards, like red rings, XP, all that stuff. So I'll just go ahead and talk to Sonic for an example here. So this will be what you get here. So you can like jump through 25 experience hoops, get 1,500 chaos orbs, and complete 1 time trial. Now, not only is this really freaking cool, because you can actually get rewards and actually feel some incentive to log on every day instead of just existing, but this is also another way for you to get red star rings, which you'll need to level up your Chow. I still think the system's stupid, but at least there's a way to get some red star rings. That's good. That's an improvement. See, that's something that 12-year-olds who don't know about employees not being paid what they are owed, all that shit, you know, that's what they tend to gloss over. Anyways, back on topic. Before we move on from the next thing, I want to talk about the adventures and just a little advice, not for the devs, but actually for you guys playing the game. If you have all the 3 areas unlocked, aka Green Hill, Lost Valley, and Emerald Hill, before you start doing like adventures and stuff, I highly recommend accepting all of them from each of the characters first, because for the most part, the adventures stay pretty much the same regardless of who you talk to and whatnot, and most of the time that'll also involve the Chaos Orbs, which I know can be a bit of a fucking challenge when you're dealing with that. So basically, accept all of them, so that way it'll take less time and you won't have to start struggling on other shit later. It's just some advice and whatnot. But anyways, let's also talk about the next Sonic here, the Gold Style Sonic. And first of all, it doesn't even look all that great. It looks like a Sonic Colors Ultimate sort of skin or whatever. It's not really that great. But you will also see claim 40 red star rings from the auto run. And like I said, every 5 minutes you get 1 red star ring. So y'all can do the math and see why I'm not getting this putrid piece of shit. And I might as well also talk about the Soap Shoe Sonic. I actually do have him because I was like, hell yeah, fucking Soap Shoe Sonic. Let's go. So what is it? First of all, it's an exotic, which, okay, that doesn't make any fucking sense. In fact, I think there's only 2 exotic skins last time I checked. Yeah, which is the Fake Metal Sonic, which is literally the same as Fake Metal Tails and Knuckles, and those 2 are legendaries. I don't get it. And this. And first of all, Sonic here is doing the Adventure DX pose. Or just adventure pose, whichever you want to call it. But either way, fun fact, Soap Shoes were not in Sonic Adventure 1, so I have no fucking idea as to why he's doing this pose. But we'll go ahead and equip him, and wow, he looks kinda cool. He looks pretty neato. But there's a catch. You hear that? And you're probably thinking, well, I'm sure the music will override that, right? Do you guys remember when the Werehog came out in the Halloween event, and how he runs, he has all those fapping noises? Honestly, I think I prefer that. And not to mention, the animation looks stiff as hell. Like, is it just me, or is his feet not moving as fast as I feel he should be moving? Maybe that's just more of my own nitpick. But either way, despite how this avatar looks, it's fucking stupid. I hate the noises. Like, it's obnoxious. Like, yeah, Metal Sonic has his own thing, right? But it's just a constant sound. It's hard to explain. It's just a straight single sound is all it is. So it's not a big deal at all. And if you were to equip Tails for resistance, it doesn't matter which Tails, just choose Tails, right? That's not even that bad either. In fact, it's quieter than Metal, so I don't know. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the real gist. Everything I've been waiting for ever since Speed Simulator first came out last year. Shadow is finally here. Now, in order to unlock Shadow, we need to first unlock Android Shadow and Holographic Metal Sonic. Now, luckily, the events are actually still up for Shadow to be here, so in case you missed out on the events, you could still do them. Which, I'm really glad they did that, because I was worried they were going to get rid of these fucking events as soon as Shadow came around, but I'm glad they didn't. It also says we need to destroy some force field generators and destroy Badniks in Lost Valley. So, why don't we go ahead and go over there and see what's up. Alright, now, if we head to Arsenal Pyramid, which is a stupid place to keep Shadow in the first place, we go up here and we can see Rouge is finally back. Yeah, she's back for some fucking reason. But anyways, she'll tell you what you need to do in order to unlock Shadow and also some other shit you get along with it. So like I said, we need to destroy the force field generators, and we will actually get 5 Dark Chaos Chow. Or sorry, not Dark Chaos Chow. What the f***? And destroying the Badniks will give you a Chaos Spear Trail, which actually looks kind of cool. But I don't usually care for trails. So, in order for us to unlock Shadow, we need to do all of that. And luckily, since I already have Holographic Metal and Android Shadow, we can be fine from here. Now, here's the thing. They've added some more of the Spinner X, whatever the enemies are, you know the ones, the spinning ones, and that gate was not there at first. What the fuck? Anyways, not only that, they've also added these new enemies here. I think they're the Grounders, but if they have a different name, then that's beyond my knowledge. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and look it up real quick, because I could be wrong. Okay, I don't think it's Grounder. Probably not. Yeah, no. Grounder has a completely different design as opposed to... Yeah, that's not Grounder. That's for damn certain like that. Is that Scratch fucking Grounder? Okay, look, the point is there's these new Badniks that you can homing attack and take out. Here's the thing, though, and this is just for me. Yeah, that kind of happens. So, at random times, you might accidentally just homing attack through the enemy. Not what I wanted, but okay. But there is a lot more Spinner X rounds, so you can take them out easily. Watch as I'm butchering that name, too. And like I said, a lot of the Chaos Emerald and shit, or like the Master Emerald pieces are here, so you can, you know, do the Holographic Metal event in case you did not get Holographic Metal, which is awesome. But overall, this event's, what you gotta do for the event is kind of meh. I mean, it's better than running the time trial over and over again, but still. I'll give you guys some advice of how you can do this event a little easier. If you have any form of the tornado, you can go into it and just fire at any Badnik or generators that you see, right? Because if you remember, the tornado basically has like a lock-on thing. It basically shows you a little reticle of what you're locked onto, and then you just press space to shoot at it. So, just as an example, here's a couple of the Spinner X over here. We'll just go ahead and shoot them down. Yeah, it just automatically shoots them down. So you can just basically fly around and shoot the generators and whatnot. The generators might be a little more difficult to get than the Badniks, since they're a little more in, like, hidden spots. Well, not hidden, sorry. More or less, they're just kind of out there, sort of. So it's a little harder to hit them. But for the Badniks, they're pretty much free game. So we're going to go ahead and just keep on doing this and unlock Shadow, and then I'll talk a little more on that. I want to also bring up some other things about this game, because like I said, I made a video like a couple weeks ago talking about Sonic Speed Simulator Reborn and where it was going, and in case it wasn't obvious, a lot of people do like this game. I mean, I do too. That's why I made the video in the first place. Because I like the game, and I want it to succeed. I've even made that apparent in the video. Though, a lot of people weren't really much of a fan of it. Now, I don't blame them, alright? If you like a form of media, whether it be a game or movie or whatever, if you like it a lot, you might want to defend it. I can understand that. But either way, I want to make it apparent that ain't gonna stop me from, like, talking shit if I have to talk shit about this game. Because I genuinely want this game to succeed, and am I harsh with it? Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. But at the same time, it's like, now they added an upgrade machine here. I fucking hate this. So it's like, yeah, it's like, if you, of course, like I said in the last video, if you enjoy this game and like the direction where it's going, all the power to you. I can see this game is definitely improving, but it is still nothing in comparison to what it once was. I'm not gonna deny that, and I feel a lot of people feel the same way too, just a few select people. I also recently found out about some shit with GameFam, and like, apparently like their devs are not being like paid, or they weren't being paid. I don't know the whole situation, but I'm starting to feel that might be a reason why Sonic Speed Sim Reborn even became a thing in the first place. Because I feel like if everything was fine overall, that there would not be a reason for this shit, right? At least I personally think that would make a lot of sense. But what do I know? I don't run shit for like I don't run any like dev teams, whether it be for Roblox or indie games or whatever, so I don't know. Maybe there was something else internal with the company and whatever that made it lead to where it was. But even then, there's still a lot of stuff that I wish they did not do. I mean, not to mention that leveling up in this game is a goddamn chore. Okay, look, I've been playing this game for a while, okay? Despite me not liking the direction, I've actually been playing it because I want to see if this game will improve or not. And in all of my time of me playing, I don't know if this is, like, I don't know if anyone's ever reached it or not, but I haven't seen a single person reach 250 levels yet. Like, you know how it says, like, your best level? I haven't seen anyone with level 250, or even beyond that. So, either I've just been unlucky, or nobody fucking gets to that level. But then again, with how stupid the skill system is, and how much you need to fucking get just to level up one skill thing, I wouldn't blame people if they decided to give up on that and not even try to level up more after that. Because it's so painful trying to level up by one level where you're at where I'm at now. Like, okay, if this was base Speed Simulator, like, I remember when I first played base Simulator, like, Speed Simulator, long ago, right? And, yeah, obviously it took a long time to level up and everything, because, you know, you had to get all the chow and whatever you needed to get that level up going. But even then, I made it to, like, level, like 400 in, like, the first, like, day or so. Well, not first day of, like, the game's release, sorry. Because when the game first released, apparently you had to, like, pay Robux for it because it was, like, beta or whatever. But the first day when I started playing it, I got to level 400 and everything. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's easy. It's because I was playing for a long time, enjoying the game and whatnot. But here, there's no incentive to do anything. With base Speed Simulator, I was able to level up quickly, and I felt a sense of progression that made me want to keep on going. But in this game, they don't have that. Because with how spread out the skills... Well, sorry, not spread out. With how fucking almost impossible it is to get skills and shit, due to the lack of skill points that you get, it makes me feel less incentive to actually try to get the fucking skills and everything. And I'm only really aiming for XP. I don't really give a shit about rings or any of that other stuff. I mean, it's helpful, right? But I don't really care. And I don't really care about damage either, because I don't give a fuck about the Eggman boss battle. I still genuinely think it's a waste of time. The only reason I got a neutral Chaos Chow on me was because I was helping my friend Z, like, do some stuff with it, and I just happened to get one of the Chaos Chow. But that's it. I don't like fighting Eggman. It's not fun, and the rewards just don't feel worth it to me. I mean, sure, the Chaos Chow that I use right now is really good, but I don't think I'm going to waste my time trying to get enough to have, like, a full party of, like, 5 evolved Chaos Chow. Like, I need 25 Chaos Chow, and that's not to mention that I also have to max, like, level them. So, it's pretty fucking annoying. I'm not going to deny that. Oh, and yeah, this is actually the only form of the tornado I have, because if you guys remember in base Speed Simulator, there was an event that you did to unlock the tornado. I never did it. The minigame to me was monotonous and boring and not worth it. I did get I think I got the pilot tails for it. Did I get the pilot tails? If I passed it, I didn't see it. I don't think I got, oh no, I didn't get pilot tails. I saw his icon. Yeah, I didn't get pilot tails. I just didn't care for it. Like, like having, and this Halloween, themed tornado, it was literally just fucking, it was during the Halloween event, and you could just purchase it with the candy, the free currency you get for like doing the time trials and stuff. So I was like, hell yeah, it's basically a free tornado without having to do the cringe-ass challenge. And I know what a lot of you guys are going to be saying, Shivani, that event was going on for a long time. You mean to tell me that you never bothered to do it? Yeah, no. Like, despite it being a permanent event along with the extreme gear and unlocking big and stuff and whatever, which, yeah, permanent event, how did that go along? But despite that, I never bothered to fucking get it all because I just did not care for it. Even though I really wanted the tornado, it just did not seem worth it to me at all. I also want to, like, I'm really curious because I never actually played this game during the Christmas event because that was when Speed Sim was kind of slowly going downhill. So, like, it didn't seem all that worth it to, like, stick around or anything like that. So I didn't play for the Christmas event, and I probably missed out on some pretty cool stuff. But that's my own fault. I didn't partake in the event, so that's on me. I'm not gonna, like, fucking knock the game because I chose not to play for a certain event. Like, no, that's stupid. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, I think when I'm fucking, like, talking about all this stuff, I'm just gonna put some music in the background just so that way it's not completely, like, sort of barren with me just, like, talking like this, just so that way, you know, it's something to listen to. I'll probably play something from Hi-Fi Rush, because that game has a killer-ass OST. If you guys have not played Hi-Fi Rush, heavily recommend it. It is a good-ass fucking game. I recommend it to anyone who likes games like Devil May Cry and just rhythm games in general. It's literally just a combination of both of them. It's fantastic. So another thing I want to talk about, it involves the test servers. So like I mentioned before, in the test servers, your progress is not carried over, except for the game passes you buy, which again, I have no idea why they chose that to be carried over, but maybe it's not even a choice really, but anyways, that's besides the point. So I remembered that it's already monotonous in its own and fucking terrible to level up now, even though I have a lot of chow and trails to help me out. But while I was in the test server, I decided to play around, and I was thinking, how bad is it truly to play when you're a newcomer to Speed Simulator? And oh my god, it's actually terrible. I expected it to be slow, but that was slower than base game. That was fucking slower than base game, and it was actually almost unplayable for me. Even the rewards you got from doing quests, while it did give you a lot, it didn't feel like enough. It really did not feel like a fucking enough, honestly. It felt like I was grasping at straws at that fucking point. It was bad. I had to buy a bunch of chow and shit, and oh my god, I never actually taken into account how expensive the fucking item capsules are now. I thought they were expensive already before, but holy crap, at the fucking... I haven't even gotten out of Green Hill, and their chow shit is so fucking expensive for literally no reason. Like, bro, that is stupid. That is so fucking stupid. I didn't even get to, like, level 70 or anything. I went to 69, said nice, stopped there. I feel like that says a lot about how much I really cared to continue. That's how much motivation I had. Because I was already saying back to myself, I was like, if it's already hell enough with me actually having chow and shit, even if they change the stats, they still are my chow that I have. They still at least give me some form of stats. I have a lot of legendaries and a couple of exotics there and there, and a few seasonals. Z's Mega Chow turned into Seasonal Chow. I don't know why that happened, but it happened. I don't know if that's still the case now, but yeah, I don't think he has his Mega Chow anymore. I think it turned into some other type of Chow. I don't know what the fuck happened, or why it happened even. Okay, so it looks like we haven't unlocked Shadow yet. It seems that we actually have to go in there and unlock Shadow. That seems kind of cool. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get him. Wow, he's in... Oh, there's actually a cutscene. Oh, wait, I turned the music off. It was probably going to be super cool. So, even then there wasn't sound, so I don't know how to feel about that. Anyways, we got Shadow the Hedgehog, my favorite character in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Here's his idle pose. Looks really nice. He does a little thing he does in Shadow the Hedgehog. Can't really be upset with that. Overall, the quality of this model, super nice. Whoever worked on this model to put it into Roblox, hey, kudos to you. It seems the animation so far is very similar to how Android Shadow looks. And yep, this seems to have animations very similar to Shadow the Hedgehog, which is pretty much where the Android Shadow is like based off of here. Which I cannot complain, really. It's a good animation style. Anyways, that's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about for this video. Now, despite me being mainly positive over this video, I still am super skeptical about where this game plans to go. It seems like it is improving, but there's still a lot of major things that can be this game's downfall, at least in terms of players wanting to come back. And honestly, the adventures might be a start to actually having more replayability, because did you see the fucking rewards? Like, look at the rewards. Like, Sonic, that's meh, who cares? That's kind of meh too. Knuckles, though, holy shit! He literally just wants us to level. But yeah, I don't know if I will be planning on doing another Sonic Speed Simulator video, at least not in the foreseeable future. I might wait a few months beforehand to see how far this game comes from then, and then make another video on it then. But I wanted to make this one right here because a lot of changes have happened and this game is improving. It is. I'm not going to deny that, but I'm also not going to say that we're in the clear with this game either. I don't want people overhyping this game or anything like that because, well, there's no reason to, honestly. Anyways, I also wanted to try to maybe make some other Roblox videos, talk about some other games. I've been playing a couple of anime-based like Roblox games that have actually been pretty fun. Not like the highest of quality by any means, but they're good little time killers in case I need them. So if you guys want me to maybe make a video talk about one of those, hey, let me know. I'm more than happy to talk about whatever shit I want for this game. Because why the hell not, honestly. It's honestly a little something unique, because I feel Roblox has come a long way. I mean, there's even VR games too, which I might do some videos on in the future, but not in the foreseeable future. Definitely later down the line, though. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys are enjoying what Speed Simulator is doing so far. I'll try my best to do that as well. Go ahead and get your hands on Shadow as soon as you can, alright, y'all? Anyways, I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. Take care.